Chicago. Those are all in, they're under starter's orders, and they're off. And being left quite badly at the start was Fast Five. But the front leader at this point is Notorious. Coming along behind them is Public Hero. In the middle of the field, it is Inca Ruler and Harbour Bay. Then we go back to Fast Five, Chicago. So quite well spread out as they head down the back straight. It is out in front. The current leader, Notorious. Notorious as they turn into the back straight proper. Going a little bit wide was Public Hero. In the middle of the field is Inca Ruler. Trying to find a way through is the favourite Chicago at this point. But they bunch up a little bit as they go down past the 1400 metre marker. And I can still see Notorious out in front. Notorious from Public Hero. These two behind them is Inca Ruler, Harbour Bay. Then we go back to Chicago and Fast Five, who had a bit of a bad start. And behind them is Kane. Turning for home, though, it is still Notorious. Moving along, Notorious. Moving back into second position is Public Hero. Dropping back a little bit at this stage is Inca Ruler. Having made no move at this stage, though, is Chicago the favourite. At the back of the field is Kane. They turn for home, and it's still leading Notorious out in front from Harbour Bay. Having moved up now, Fast Five is in third position. Going back now is Public Hero. Behind them is Inca Ruler. Chicago behind them at the back of the field. The very back marker is Kane, who's been there more or less since the start. They turn gradually for home, and it is still out in front. Being challenged now is Notorious. Notorious and Harbour Bay and Fast Five in the new colours. Turning now with about 400 metres left to race. It looks like Fast Five on the far side rails and Harbour Bay on the stand side. Harbour Bay trying to come through, but Fast Five is hanging in there. Coming up now is the favourite, Chicago. Chicago making a move with the last 100 metres to go. It's Fast Five on the far side rails and Chicago on the stand side rails. But I think Chicago's left it a little bit late. The winner, Fast Five over Chicago and Harbour Bay.
And I'm joined here by the winning jockey of our sixth race, the Commander 2 Cup, Henry Moya, on that very superb ride on Fast Five. Henry, a lot of people knew, or rather expected, the more fancied circumrunner Chicago, but it was not to be. 300 out, it was anybody's race, but the moment you got the inside rail, no one was catching up with you.
First of all, I want to say thanks a lot to Patsy for letting me ride Fast Five, and to the owners and the whole stable for the winner. Patsy just told me, just sit with her and see how you feel. If she can pick, don't muck her about. And I said, okay, and that's what I did. I stayed with the pace, kept quiet on her, hit the bend, asked her, and she responded for me. I didn't go to my stick too early, but I could feel she's in good nick. But thank you once again to the whole team.
Very many congratulations, and don't go too far, we have a trophy presentation. The trainer of Fast Five, Dr. Patsy Sackham. Patsy, Henry says that instructions were to just sit and feel how the horse goes, and from that, he followed instructions to the letter.
To be honest, she was the big danger to our other two because they had to go overweight by 6 kilos to find a race for them before the Derby. And Henry is very light and did 50, and I really gave her a great chance today, and I was very pleased with the run of all my horses today. Thank you.
Well, very many congratulations. Don't go too far, Patsy. We have a presentation later. And for the owners of Fast Five, have Damon. Yogesh. Wait, please. And Amu. So Damon, first five was a very good 2-year-old. Had a flat 3-ish, but she's won the 2 classics in the 3 years. But this year, she's now opened her account.
Thank you. It was a great day, great race. We enjoyed it very much. We thank the trainer, jockey, of course, and my fellow
Weighed in
owner.
all right. I repeat, weighed in all right.
Yogi, it's also been a while before we've seen you here. How does it feel after our...
After a long time, I come back again.
We'll always be
And
he and I will be here forever.
well, we wish be seeing more of you here, so don't go anywhere. We have a presentation. The full results of our 6th race, the Commander 2 Cup. The winner, horse number 6, Fast 5. Second, horse number 5, Chicago. Third, horse number 1, Harbor Bay. Fourth, horse number 7, Incarula. And we have our head steward, Nigel Hunter, to do the honors of presenting the trophy to the winning connections of Fast 5, Damon, Yogesh, Amu, and we also have jockey Henry Moya. So without further ado, I'll ask Nigel to lift the cup, and in unison, if we can have all 4 of you, Henry, Yogesh, please receive the trophy. Makofi kwao tafadhali. Congratulations to Fast 5, and thank you, Nigel, for the presentation.